really excited to see how she gets up here. The new head of girls development at Hasbro and our main writer for Pony, Megan McCarthy. She's unconscious. But she's got a pink cast on. That's how hard she works on My Little Pony.
Wow.
First time at Comic-Con, co-director Jim Miller. The nerdiest guy I know, Brian Leonard. Here you are, Brian. See, he was overworking the equipment. He is the nerdiest guy that I know. Oh, wow. And a couple voices here for you. Miss Dash and Applejack Ashley Ball. And she's super shy sometimes, but she's super excited the rest of it really good. Alright, so we have a lot of fun stuff to do today. We got stuff to show you. First up, I'm very excited to show you this clip that's coming up. This does not actually air anywhere until tomorrow morning. Pretty of you guys get to see it first. Let's look at a little clip from tomorrow's episode of Pony. Turn Moon into Nightmare Moon now, like 37?
Yeah, we're coming out on that.
I think officially 3?
Yeah. Okay, that's better than 37.
Yeah.
We're out of ideas. That's it. Just every episode from now on, she turns into Nightmare Moon.
That's what fans want.
Yeah, right.
So one of the things, we're 5 seasons in now, and you guys, writing standpoint, directing, visuals, like, you guys keep plussing it. You keep like raising the bar. So why don't you talk about how hard that is and how you're really tired all the time?
Look at my face, and look at how fat I am. You should have seen his hair before Pony. It was luxurious.
It looked like a chicken.
Like Celestial.
Yeah, like every season we do try to like take something that we've been able to learn about or kind of just get better with the equipment that we're using essentially with Flash, and everyone learns a little bit, and we try to push it a little more because you want to see something better.
Also, we don't want to get angry tweets.
It's really for ourselves in a way. It's like, I can do better than that. You can do better than that.
Well, I think
we just push ourselves.
We want to. If we're not challenging ourselves, then why are we doing it? So.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there like something that you remember like from recent memories that you're like, I don't even think we can pull this off? And
That
there was, ladies and gentlemen.
It is so weird. Yeah. I'm sure I'll get some angry tweets tomorrow.
You guys angry tweet a lot. So, ladies down at the end, first of all, Ash's first Comic-Con ever, right? So, you two have been living with these characters for quite some time now. You know them really well. I was wondering, you guys do a lot of voices on the show. What was it like? Like, what would it have been? Ooh, thank you. This is so nice. Road tripping down to Comic-Con. What would that have been like with the foursome?
Like be in a car, I'd probably be flying beside the car faster than the car can even imagine going. I hope you don't mind, but I brought some animal friends with me. Who are all these people?
Fluttershy, your raccoon is taking up too much space in the car. Listen, I'm really hungry. Can we stop somewhere along the way?
No, we don't have time for that! Are you crazy?
I don't mean anything wrong like that, like please, oh look, here's some sort of fast food restaurant. You want to pull in, please?
Can you guys just keep it down? attention.
It's really important too.
Yeah, it's really important. Look, you are my best friend. And I care about you. I care about you too. But sometimes, like, when you're staring at Applejack, I just... I was not staring. No, I wasn't.
Best car ride ever.
So you made it right itself.
I wanted to pull into the drive-thru.
What?
I wanted to pull into the drive-thru at the fast food restaurant.
Oh, you want to keep going?
Okay, should they keep going? Sorry.
This was at the drive-thru window.
Welcome to Hayburger.
I'd like a double hamburger on the double.
Just my love.
Okay, that's all I want.
Yeah, there you go. Troubleshoes, ladies and gentlemen. Boys are troubleshoes as well. So, speaking of voices, obviously we have like the best voice cast in the world. And we've also had some cool opportunities to work with some other great people. Little cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Back in season 4. And Megan, you want to talk a little bit about what's going on with this season?
Sure. This season we've got a guest star in Lena Hall, who won the Tony this past year. And she, during her acceptance speech, said at the end of it, "Friendship is magic." So, tip, if you want to be on the show, you just gotta win a Tony, guys.
That's all. We'll accept Emmys and Oscars as well.
And yeah,
Emmys and Oscars are having an EGOT on the show.
Yeah, but afterwards, the press asked her, like, were you talking about My Little Pony when you said that? And she's like, yes, I love it, it's the best. And she like totally was so excited. And she had some mutual friends with Jillian Obero, who writes some of our books, and so we were able to sort of connect with her and say, hey, would you want to do a voice on the show? And she flipped out. It was so exciting.
Obviously,
Said
when
yes.
you have someone who won a Tony for a musical doing a voice, you usually want them to sing in the show.
Yeah, it was
And we have some
excellent.
pretty cool music in our show. Sometimes. Well, Daniel's versus Madness.
He's not here. He's not here.
So, like, would you guys maybe want to hear that song? Would you like this song time? This is the best song. Like,
You guys sing?
I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, I'm gonna sing it. We don't have a clip, it's just me.
I've heard him saying you do not want that. Trust me.
Play it, play it. There you go.
She can sing all right.
Yeah.
Ryan and I would just say, like, every time it plays, like, Goose Flash.
Yeah. That was storyboarded by Mike West, who's one of our veteran storyboard artists on My Little Pony. Been on the very beginning. So he did a great job with that song.
Now they just have to color it in, right?
Well, it's not done.
Anyone got some crayons? We'll do it right now. It'll be on the air tomorrow.
Fill in the blank.
So yeah, so that's coming up later in season 5. Got a couple other exciting things coming down the line. What are you guys excited about that's coming up that we can talk about? That I told you ahead of time you could say because Hasbro wouldn't be mad at you.
Well, I'm really excited because soon you'll get to see that Fluttershy has a brother.
Brodershy.
No.
She's her own brother.
It's like a weird 70s sitcom where it's like 12th night. It's 12th night, guys. Maybe she's her own brother.
Hey, if Fluttershy was her brother, what would she sound like? Cookie Monster. So Cookie Monster? What about you, Ashley?
I can't remember what I'm allowed to talk about. I'm excited about.
Happening on the fly, you guys.
We'll tell you what you're excited about.
That's why he's the director.
There'll be okay. I'm excited about more Apple Family shenanigans.
Yeah, Heartstorming Eve is a great time of year. Especially for now.
You'll have to wait till then.
And yeah, there's like lots of fun, cool things happening. Pie making, I think I remember that. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Are you a fan of the show?
We just see the lines.
No, I was telling Jim before this, like when we record the scripts, the scripts are so amazing. I like have this image in my imagination, and like sometimes I get my imagination mixed up with seeing the show. It's always so true.
Thank you for devaluing what Jason and I did.
We're used to it.
So yeah, so it's because like the animation's always amazing, but sometimes
Good cover.
it bounces right off the script and like it just creates this amazing imagery in your head, and then you can't decipher between the two. So yeah, stay tuned.
Plus we're recording season 6 right now.
Oh wow.
We get it all mixed up.
Yeah, very confusing.
There was a lot of, oh, can I talk about this? No, that doesn't happen for like a year. You can't talk about that. But it's awesome.
Things to come though. There's lots of really awesome stuff to come.
All right, anybody else? I don't want to put anyone on the spot if they forgot their thing. Anyone else have anything?
Well, I just want people to see it.
Oh.
Well, I actually would like to give a non-spoiler. You may see the return of a villain or two from the past, but not in the way that you think. So, yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Think about it. That's the secret episode you don't know about.
What about you, Jason?
Oh, me? Yeah, that's a hard one for me too. I can't really think of anything because I'm too busy working on the movie.
Oh. You mean you're directing that movie?
Sorta, yeah, I think so. No, I know so, actually.
I hope you know so.
You are.
Yes, My Little Pony the movie coming 2017. We're gonna have a lot of comments on top of that.
Amazing.
I have a new kind of top of my list outside of the main 6 character coming, Orchard Blossom. It's hilarious.
Yes.
Coming soon, so I think you guys will like her too.
The thing that I'm excited about, I get to show a clipboard. So, there's a character coming back later in the season that I'm really excited about. I think some of you are going to be a little bit excited about. So why don't we just watch like some storyboard awesomeness? Anybody excited about Starlight Glimmer? So for everyone who kept tweeting, is Starlight Glimmer coming back? You can stop tweeting now because now you know.
And not just ordering
She's
food.
sitting in Twilight's desk.
Just chilling at the castle. And also, season 5 is awesome, but we have so much pony news. We also have a 3rd Equestria Girls movie coming out.
They know about that, right?
Yeah, we need to talk a little bit about that one. What's going on? A little bit of sci-fi, science, Twilight.
That's I think everybody's gonna be really excited to see Sci-Fi because she's adorable.
You get Nerdy Twilight and more Sunset Shimmer.
Yes.
Yeah.
All good things. Why don't we just take a look at the trailer?
My leg was reenacting all the events from
Okay, I was listening to Friendship Games and cardio at the gym this morning. It's good cardio music. All right, you know what? I think you guys probably have some questions for these fine folks up here, so why don't we just get to that?
I'm first!
Also, as is usually, you are first, except if there's little kids, why don't we let them come up first because they're the coolest. But you're the first, like, grown cool person.
What? Come on, kids.
Aren't there any kids who watch this show?
They're all right here. I don't know, the kids always ask the toughest questions.
They do.
always the hardest.
No tact.
Can I ask my question?
You may.
Hi, I'm Natalie. I was here last year, and it was really fun, and I'm really honored to be in your guys' presence and that you guys made this show. And I am wondering if any of the main 6 or any background ponies are going to be in a visible relationship, ever.
Megan.
I always say sort of never say never, because you know, I'm not sure you guys are aware of this, but we're making this up as we go along. So I say never say never. There's not anything right now that's happening, but that's not to say that that couldn't happen in the future. We don't do a lot of relationship stuff. If you're talking about romantic relationships,
It's not called relationships or magic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Friendship is a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, I think we do try to put the focus more on that kind of relationship rather than romantic relationships in the show. So it's.
But I mean, I think by like
The
season
Valentine's
10, by season 10,
By season 10.
you gotta, you know.
Yeah, Rarity and Spike, they're getting married in season 10. I'm just saying.
We had Big Mac and Cheerilee.
Yeah, maybe.
And Cranky Matilda. Thank you.
So we've had
Kate's China.
the main 6 are just so busy.
Yeah, I don't have time for relationships.
Granny must have been with someone at some point.
You can write that fan fiction. Or don't.
Please don't.
Alright, before we get into Granny's love life, next question.
When are you gonna make season 6 and make it come out with Starlight?
When are we gonna make season 6 and have it come out with Starlight?
Yeah.
Well, she's got to come back in season 5 first.
Yes.
I mean, depending on what happens in that season finale, I don't know if she'll come back or not. It's not like we're writing season 6 right now.
Maybe she does.
I guess you'll just have to wait and see.
You don't know. Soon
Not
enough.
the answer she wanted.
Didn't say anything.
I told you, the tough questions.
I know.
You're really cute.
Thank you.
Hi, this goes to the 100th episode. Why can't Vinyl speak?
Who says she
She
can't?
speaks through her music.
Maybe she just chooses not to speak.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we like the fact that she's a pony of no words, because it makes her cooler. It's like, you know, what would happen if Snake Eyes spoke, right? You'd be like, what? But I think it's just like, she doesn't need words. She's just that cool.
I think if she opened her mouth, it would sound like wow, 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 wow. So everyone in Ponyville's like, maybe, you know,
Just keep it down. Keep it down.
My name is Kirsten, and my question is, if Sunset Shimmer was an element of harmony, what element would she be?
Good question.
That is a conversation that has come up before.
I think we've had a few ideas about that.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
Don't spoil it.
Well, your brain is pretty much what we go by, so you. That's where it comes from.
Okay. I think it's empathy.
Big word.
Yeah, big word. So
Are they gonna make more comics in season 6?
well,
Yeah, Yeah, as far as we know, comics are going to keep going and going strong. So keep buying them, and we'll keep making them. We love doing that.
We want them to find them.
Hi, my name is Jasmine, and I have a question. Will Gilda be coming back in season 6?
Well, let's just worry about season 5.
Jim is stressing out right now, if you can't tell. You okay, Jim?
I think I had a stroke.
What season are the Cutie Mark Crusaders going to get their cutie marks?
Said the girl from Hogwarts.
When they deserve them.
yes.
You guys want them to get their cutie marks? Right. Everybody at the exact same time yell out what you think Scootaloo's cutie mark is going to be.
A scooter!
think maybe like
somebody had it right, but I'm not sure.
yeah, one of you had it right. I'm not saying go.
Just go back, replay it, listen to everyone in the crowd, and they know their answer. Just like
There's actually clues throughout the entire 5 seasons leading up to it.
You can purchase that bucket of fried chicken at the Hasbro Toy Shop this year at Comic-Con.
Who's your favorite pony?
You can't say yourself.
You can't say yourself.
maybe start with Andrea.
Granny Smith. I mean Applejack and Rainbow the Kid.
Yeah, I'd say Fluttershy is like one of my favorites.
No offense to the fine actresses sitting to my left, but I heart Rarity. I'm sorry.
I think Applejack is my favorite because she's saucy.
I love you, Jim.
I like all of them. Like they're all levels.
It's weird, Megan.
It is weird.
I kind of change my mind every once in a while. Today I'm gonna pick Maud. She's so different than all of the characters. She's just like the opposite of everything. So I like that.
I relate to things that are awesome, so Rainbow Dash for life.
I'm Caitlin, and I want to know how you guys keep all the voices straight because you make so many videos.
Good question. Voices straight. Oh.
Keep them all straight.
I mean, for me, I think that they're placed in different places in my throat. So I mean, it's Applejack down here, you know, and then Rainbow Dash is like she's back somewhere. And then she's the So it's sort of like easy for us, and they're very different characters. So yeah, we've been doing this for a while now, so we can just kind of flip back and forth. Takes a lot of practice.
Do you like to sit at home and have conversations with yourself?
All the time. Actually, I'll call up Andrea a lot. We'll just have conversations in our pony voices.
Hey, what you
My
doing?
name's Josie, and I wonder what school do you get a bite cutie malt?
Oh, is that what you wonder? I mean, you said it really cute, so now I feel like we have to do that. I don't know, like it was really adorable. We'll take it under advisement.
Hi, my name is Lana. I was wondering if you're going to involve Pinkie Pie's sister in any other big episodes.
Oh, wow.
Which sister?
That's simple.
Maybe we could like use her and have all the rest of Pinkie's family?
Why not?
Yeah? That'd be good.
You want the whole family, the whole pie family.
The whole pie family.
You want that? All right, you got it.
You got it done.
Hearthstone Eve is a really nice time of year.
I got 2 questions. Okay, now. Will you guys ever make an episode where Derpy and Doctor Who's travel through time in the phone box?
No. License a spin-off.
Hi, I'm wondering if in any future Equestria Girl movies, if we're going to run into the actual human sunset. Like the original human sunset shimmer.
I don't want to give too much away, but... No, I'm just kidding.
Don't open that
That was really bad when she got
She took care of her. No.
And
what's in the box?
Again, anything
What about Gold Sunset? Oh, I tied her up when I got here. I forgot about it. I should really untie her. Perhaps.
I just want to say thanks because I've been up to this mic 3 years in a row, and if it weren't for all the great conventions across the world and this great fandom, yes, everyone. Ashley, I want to say thank you. Now for my questions. Who's your favorite character in episode 100 that isn't the main 6?
By the way, big round of applause for the 100th episode, right? I mean,
Favorite 100th episode?
Oh, well, of course it's Lyra.
And I'm gonna have to say Bon Bon.
Gummy.
I think that really lonely changeling.
I think Dr. Who.
Stephen Magnet had a pretty good.
That giant panda bugbear. Let's not forget about that dude.
When will season 5 be released to Netflix?
July
Like, when do you
31st. July 31st, I think they announced it already. The first 13.
Yeah.
My question is about the music. At the end of season 1, there was a song called At the Gala, and it was based off one of my favorite musicals, Into the Woods. In fact, I'm even getting a bit of a Frozen vibe from the music clip you just showed us. Are we ever going to see any future songs that are based off other musicals? Like, I, for one, would love for you to do a song based off, oh, well, it's a bit mature, but the Book of Mormon.
I just almost said like 5 lyrics to Book of Mormon that would get me fired. Hey everybody! Well, Daniel's not here to talk about it, but I know, like, we definitely take a lot of inspiration. A lot of us are big music theater fans and pop music fans, and we really, I think the best part about it is, as the show's developed, like, we keep trying new things, and then with Equestria Girls, you have such a different sound too, so I think you will be happy. And also, Frozen vibes, forever, always.
Yeah, we
Everything should have Frozen vibes to it.
some music recently that has a Frozen vibe to it. I was belting really high in my register. Thank you very much, Daniel Ingram. But yeah, there's definitely some, I think Daniel draws inspiration from tons of, he's a musical theater fan. Yeah, so there'll be tons of great songs to come.
Okay, so if My Little Pony ever ends, which it never will because it's too awesome to end.
Yes! Do you want to be an executive for Hasbro Studios?
That's how easy it can be.
If it ever does, then will there be like a reality TV show about Twilight and Spike or Sunshine?
Now there will be.
Maybe you have to do an episode like that?
This is the true story.
Megan, are you writing this down?
I know, really, I need that.
First off, Megan, thank you for yesterday's panel, and I have a copy of my comic that I'm going to give you.
No, ask your question.
Oh, sorry, yes, sorry about that. Anyway, this is a little bit more of a humble question this year compared to last year. Have you ever thought about doing an episode where one of the main 6 helps out a pony with autism?
Well, we're thinking about it now.
Do it.
Yes, we have.
Yes, as a follow-up from the second season finale of the Canterlot Royal Wedding, I was wondering, will there be any news later on in the show for that Cadence and Shining Armor will be having a royal full?
That is a question we did not expect.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't think anyone was going to ask that.
Ask that one. Maybe.
It might be too late. We've already done a bunch of episodes.
Yeah.
Depends how their marriage is going, if they need to like add a little new element to their life. Maybe.
Sometimes they just want some time for that.
I feel like
tour the countryside.
And I feel like what happens in the Crystal Empire should stay in the Crystal Empire.
Alright, I have an interesting question. It's actually a product development question. I'm a big fan of G.I. Joe Transformers, so big Hasbro fanboy. Would you ever consider making like fully articulated ponies? Like, because they're always just jumping around doing stuff, and then instead of just having that, Funko one that just sits there and melts.
Well, the ponies in the cartoon are fully articulated. They move around all the time.
Hasbro folks.
Yeah, where's the toy department?
Where's toy folks?
There they are. Everybody wave! Those are the people you want to go talk to! No, in all seriousness, curious though. We get to see stuff that's coming down, next year and year after. And these guys are always planning super, super far ahead. And I promise you, there is some super awesome stuff coming that's gonna blow your guys' brains out. In a good way.
Yeah, because we don't
super good, positive, friendship, magic. Rainbows are gonna fly everywhere.
No pressure.
Last year you mentioned that you hadn't done the backstory with Applejack's parents because you hadn't found the right approach yet. Are there other stories or characters that you'd like to do that you haven't found the right approach yet?
Yeah, I mean, there's always stories that we kind of start in a place and then kind of noodle with them for a while and then have to kind of back burner them because it's just not quite working and we haven't found it yet and we're on a schedule where we have to keep moving and producing things. So, yeah, I mean, I can't think of something right off the top of my head, but I know there's definitely stories that we've sort of had to table for a bit.
I know, I want to see what Celestia does when she's not on camera. Like, well, what's a day off for Celestia like? That's what I want to know. Just stays dark.
Yeah.
My unofficial self.
Yeah, outside the house.
By the way,
I need that
everything right now. Everything.
It's all happening.
You see what's happening over here?
Happily, a little sea pony, and just I know the question comes up all the time, but has sea ponies been up for a serious consideration?
Sea ponies, like for The Office, or yeah. Check out your ballot in 2016. Is that when it happens here again? We're from Canada. We don't know.
When global warming melts all the ice caps and the ponies are forced to evolve, yes.
Hi, I'm Emily, and I would like to know where your inspiration came from for the main six. Like, how did you create them?
That's Lauren Faust is the person who originally. So, and I know some of it, just in things I've heard her talk about. She was a huge pony fan as a kid, and she would take the toys and make up her own personalities and stories with them. And so then when she had the opportunity to do that in real life as a job, that she actually took some inspiration from the things that she had done as a kid. We're all very thankful for her.
So everybody go play with toys and then you can make awesome TV shows in like
yeah, that's how it works,
man. Hi, my name is Jenny. It's great to see all you guys. Andrea, I love you, you're awesome. But anyways, as for my question, I was wondering how you guys choose which storylines become animated. Do they come from the comic books or another pool of stories, or just kind of both?
Yeah, at the beginning of each season we have a big writer summit where we bring in a big group of people that will write or potentially write episodes for the season. And we will sit down and throw ideas up on the board, on a big whiteboard, and say, these look good, or these don't look good, or whatever. And usually beforehand I'll have a sense of what maybe a bigger arc for the season is going to be, or certain episodes we know are going to be in that season, just based on where we are with the characters and where we're trying to take them. So yeah, we don't draw stuff from the comics and vice versa. They're kind of separate. I mean, all feeding off the same show, but as separate groups.
Thank you.
So I would like to ask, what is Derpy's real name? Does she have an official name?
Yes. Yes, her name is Mitch Larson. That
I'm trying to see, no. She has a name and we all know what her real name is.
Hi, my name is Emma. I actually have two questions. Did you base off the My Little Pony characters of today? Did you base them off the 4G? Like, before this was made, there was an old My Little Pony TV show back then. Did you base it off of that?
I think Lauren Meg pulled some from that, but a lot of it was I think some of the names are names that were from this. Applejack was one, yeah. But otherwise, I think a lot of it just came out of Lauren's genius. Yeah.
You got to bring back her dance.
Oh, yes.
Which is my favorite character. I like her dancer too.
Hi, my name is Greta, and I was just wondering, what would happen to each of the main six if the rainbow didn't happen?
Oh, that's a good question. Really?
Why don't you explore that in the finale?
I wonder. I would keep watching.
Maybe there's a whole 2 episodes.
Maybe watch.
I think you'll find out.
Yes. We'll find out.
Hi, I'm Tyler. I was wondering, in one of the episodes we found out what Twilight's biggest fear is. My question is, are we going to ever see what everyone else's biggest fear is?
Yeah, when they join the Green Lantern Corps. You don't get these glasses for free, people.
We actually have a really fun episode coming up about being afraid of things and what some characters find scary and what some characters don't find scary.
Like
So I
at
just
the
did.
end of it, like you're asking.
Maybe that's what I'm doing. So
I love your t-shirt. You've already really
Yeah.
T-shirt twinsy. Ask your question.
Well, I have like a lot of questions, but I can only ask one. So.
Is that your question?
Which question can you ask?
Oh, that's a question.
Well, if I have to ask one in my like gazillion questions, I would ask. Well, fans make a lot of fan-made ships. Who?
Ships with a P. With a P.
With a P.
Relationship.
Who's your favorite, like, fan-made ship? Like, which
With a P. With a P. With a P.
I had to ask somebody, what does it mean when people say they're shipping? And I was like, what are they, working in UPS or something? I'm so old, I guess. I'm like, oh gosh. What's your favorite fan?
I don't really look at a lot of the fan stuff. I don't have time to look. Just worrying about making this.
I know what people will ask me about stuff. Like I don't follow what people are doing in their own. I can't read people's fan fiction. I'm not allowed to, so I don't know what people are doing. I just know the ones that people tweet me and are like, "Just go to Planet Chat forever."
What they tweet you?
Well, this is how I read it, but I'm like, oh, what's this one say? Just go to Planet Chat forever.
I really like the Applejack and Rainbow Dash ship. Like someone created it, I just thought that was really hilarious.
Because they're both you.
So you love yourself? Ashley really loves herself.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. But it comes really close to you.
It's like learning to love yourself.
Hello, my name is David, and my question is, will any new characters be introduced to Twilight in the main six in the seasons yet to come?
Of course.
No, we're
we'll never add another character ever.
She becomes a shut-in, the end. She gets lost in the library of the new castle for like 6 seasons.
She reads a book that never ends.
Never-ending story? Nice.
I didn't want to say that.
She will meet other ponies, yes.
Okay, well, I'm tempted to ask, can P.T. Pie say he had tongue twister 5 times fast? But my actual question is...
See how she did that? Clever.
My actual question is how does it feel being on this show? Like, how do you experience it? Sort of like how do you feel like being a part of the show?
That's a good question. It feels actually pretty amazing because what we do, you know, we work on these shows for like months and months and months, and we kind of just talk amongst ourselves, and you know, we do what we think is right, but once we put it out there, all you guys react to it. And it's that reaction that fuels us a lot when we see everyone getting so excited about characters and doing fan fictions, and not that we read them, but we know of them, and all the like art and things like that. It really gets us excited about making more. So it's sort of like a feedback loop. It's great.
Yeah, it's amazing, and this fandom has been fantastic, and you know, it's my mom is here, and I get to So my mom gets to be like really proud of me that I work on a show that people really respond to and is a show that has really positive messages.
Yeah, my dad loves to tell everyone he meets, my son is a director on that show. But I still think it's amazing that people will come and listen to me and my big fat head talk about things on the show. This blows my mind.
I like just being a hit at kids' parties, you know, just showing up and like blowing their mind, like, how do you know all this stuff?
He just shows up to random kids.
Yeah, strangers' homes, and they're like, who are you? I work on Pony. I'm Brian Leonard. And they're like, I still don't know what that means. Get out of here.
You're freaking the kids out. Yeah, no, well, the same thing. Doing voices for kids that maybe don't want the magic to be spoiled for them. But yeah, it's an incredible show to be a part of, and this is amazing. And, yeah, all the love from you people, you beautiful people.
Sometimes it just gets my tongue twisted, like Jimmy Cherry, 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 Jimmy Cherry.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Trillian, and I was wondering if you guys were going to give Derpy any major roles in the show.
She had a pretty big part in that 100
She got to talk. What more do you guys want? Always asking for more. Never appreciating what you have.
Maybe like a spin-off series like Derpy She Wrote. Very good voice. Like Who's the Derp? Where she like you know, like she like works at she's a Italian Tony Danza. It was not for a Tony Danza joke. It didn't work. Delete.
I got it.
Thank you.
I'd like to see one where like only she can see something from a certain angle because she sees things differently than everyone else, but it helps solve the crime because she has to.
It's like the dead zone with Derpy.
It's like a superpower.
Drag that into question.
Will there ever be any like sneakily hidden TARDISes in the shows?
Not for unless you want us to get sued.
We'll just make it green instead.
Yeah, it's very sneaky.
Twilight's castle's bigger on the inside. So
Have you ever thought about bringing any fan ponies into My Little Pony?
No.
That's a whole can of apples.
Yeah, we can't.
So a while back, Lauren went to Slash MLP, and that was certainly a thing. Let's just go with that. Anyway, you guys signed non-disclosure agreements, and some of that forbids you to go to fan sites, like reading fan fiction for Megan. What exactly can you go to and see that the fan has created?
Google. Safe search on.
We go to Hasbro.com.
Or Hasbro Pulse. We go to that. For all the latest news and information exclusives.
That was so well done, Brian.
Honestly, most of it comes to us.
Yeah.
We don't really have
things that maybe we don't want to see.
Hi, my name is Connor, and my question is, will you ever bring Sunset Shimmer back into the pony world?
Good one, kid. Played around with that.
Maybe.
That means no.
Does it? Does it mean no?
It's like I think maybe means maybe, right? Never say never, like that Sean Connery James Bond movie that's not a James Bond movie, but is a James Bond movie.
Hi, my name's Scott. First off, I want to say 100th episode, awesome mixing the Doctor and Doc Brown from Back to the Future. Lovely twist. Question is, pretty much to all the panel, mostly for the actors on the panel, which character do you think is the most like you? Or which one you relate to the most?
That we voice, or just...
In general, actually.
And
I'm gonna say Discord. I'm a mess, and I'm mischievous sometimes.
And you change your outfits all the time.
Always. I took one of those online quizzes, like which pony are you? And I got Applejack. But the questions were like, do you like apples? Yes. Do you like dogs? Yes. You are Applejack.
And we were all Applejack. I would say cranky. Is that about right? Cranky?
No,
Yeah, that's right. That's good. Yes.
No.
Trust me, I'm cranky.
Rarity.
But without the committed relationships.
We probably haven't seen them, but I'd imagine like the pony that runs the enchanted comic store in Canterlot.
I can relate most to Twilight's freaking out over deadlines.
Yeah, I can attest to that being true.
It's so true.
So true.
Her face, her teeth, it's like, I mean, they basically modeled that episode after the way she looks when she gets notes from us. Dead on.
I guess Spike, maybe?
Because he's underappreciated.
To make the smarmy lines. He gets to make the comments.
Gummy.
Except the opposite.
That is a lie. You are so Pinkie Pie.
Hey, my name is Jack. Sorry for this question. It's actually a bit of a twofer, but it is just one question. It is.
You're out.
I've noticed that. Dang it! I noticed that recently we've been seeing a lot of the old locations, a lot of the old characters. Stephen Magnet came back, Cherry Jubilee, and her entire town came back. What I'm wanting to know is, are we going to see more of those return to the old places, or are we going to see new places? Like, I know that Shady Grove hasn't been, is on the map that's published, but has never been visited by the ponies. Are we going to see those locations visited, or are we just going to see more of these old locations visited?
Let's just say we're doing a season 6, so you can.
Why
Some
not
places
both?
we'll go back to, some places will be new.
Yeah, how about both?
The show is becoming like The Simpsons in that there's these amazing cast of characters. There's no end of stories and places we can revisit, and Megan and her team have amazing ideas for new stuff too. So.
No pressure.
Yeah.
All right, we have one more question, but she is dressed as Rainbow Dash, so awesome.
You're the best. Is Discord going to make an appearance in Equestria Girls?
A heavy one for the last one.
See, the kids don't miss the map. Again, never say no.
Well, I will say that that's one of those earlier questions where you're like, hey, do you guys ever have things that you really want to do and you keep trying to figure out the right way to do it? Like,
yeah.
That's something that would be cool. You
Yeah.
just gotta figure that out.
You'd be like a
And I bet Hasbro Toy Shop would sell an awesome Discord Equestria Girls toy. By the way, did everybody buy Sideswipe and Pinkie Pie at the Hasbro Toy Shop? Go do that. Alright, that is it for the pony panel, but at 12:30 we are doing an autograph signing at the Hasbro booth. You can come check these guys out. And following that, there is going to be a silent disco at the Hasbro booth. And if you don't know what that is, go do it. It's amazing.
Bring your headphones.
And can we give one more big round of applause to our awesome pony people? Can we give one round of applause to our awesome fans out here?
Do your thing. Stand up. They have a present for you. Stand up.
What?
Do we have to stand up too?
Little pony.
Everyone forgot the lyrics right after the mention.
That's like the national anthem. Let's try that one more time. Right? 3, 2, 1.
My little pony. Little pony.
You are something. Piggyback shirts, tons of fun. Beautiful.